What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, some sad breaking news about a story I did earlier today about this young lady right here. This sweet little girl, may she rest in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, this little girl is 3 years old. Her name is Nola Dinkins, and she's from Newcastle, Delaware. Shout out Newcastle. Earlier today, guys, I seen the story last night that surfaced where this woman, who is her mother, not pictured yet, but I'm more than sure she would be pictured soon in the media, said that she was driving. Little Nola had a episode. She pulled over on a dark, barren road, pulled her out the car, and was correcting her when a white dude came up at gunpoint and kidnapped her with a white woman as the driver of a black SUV, I think they said. Later on today, news broke where they turned the Amber Alert for young Nola into a murder investigation because the mother's story didn't add up. Now, right now, they're saying a body's been found, has turned up, and now all of a sudden, it's all coming together. Take a look at what they got so far.
Breaking news continues on CBS News Philadelphia. A tragic twist after an Amber Alert is issued for a 3-year-old girl reported missing in Delaware.
Sadly, this incident is now being treated as a homicide investigation by the Maryland State Police.
Minutes ago, we confirmed a body was recovered following an intense search. Good evening, everyone. I'm Don Bell, in for Yuki Washington.
And I'm Natasha Brown. That investigation led across state lines into Maryland. Maryland state troopers aren't telling us exactly where those remains were found, but CBS Philadelphia's Ryan Hughes is at Maryland State Police Barracks in Cecil County with the very latest on this story that's ever evolving at this point, Ryan.
It is, Natasha and Donna. We just received the latest information from Maryland State Police about 15 minutes ago. We are told around 1:45 this afternoon, homicide detectives found human remains consistent with a young child, but they say they are still awaiting a positive identification. We're not being told exactly where the body was found, but police say it was found in a vacant lot somewhere in Cecil County, not far from where we are standing right now. Now, this all comes as investigators have been working through the night, actively searching for 3-year-old Nola Dinkins. She was reported missing to Newcastle County Police in Delaware around 7:15 last night. As you mentioned, this case crossing state lines into Maryland, and Maryland State Police are now leading the investigation with the help of the FBI. An Amber Alert was issued last night, which led to an intense search. We are told that Nola's mother, she told Newcastle County Police she pulled her car over on the side of Gender Road in Newark to try and calm the toddler down. That's when the mom told police she was approached by a man with a gun, and she says he took Nola and then drove away in an SUV with a woman behind the wheel. Around 11 o'clock this morning, police called off that Amber Alert and said this was now a homicide investigation. Take a listen to the latest update we just received from Maryland State Police.
At 1:45 today, the Maryland State Police Homicide Unit located what appears to be human remains consistent with that of a child. At this point, positive identification of those remains has not been made. We are waiting on autopsy results from the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner.
And again, this is 3-year-old Nola Dinkins, missing since last night. Newcastle County Police said this afternoon her mother, identified as Darian Randall, has now been charged with filing a false police report. As for the case here in Maryland, Maryland State Police would not say if anyone is in custody. They did say that charges will be filed soon, and they plan to give us another update in about 25 to 30 minutes. We will definitely stay on top of this and provide that update to you as soon as we can. We are live this evening in Northeast Maryland. Ryan Hughes, CBS News, Philadelphia.
All right, Ryan, we'll see you.
All right, guys, you've seen it. Presumably, they found the body of this young 3-year-old child, Nola Dinkins. May she rest in peace. Now, they don't know the cause of death. The body's at the medical examiner's office. And stories like this, man, y'all know this type of stuff make me upset. Not from the fact, not just from the fact that a child has lost a life and it's a waste of potential. Don't know what the child could have been and how she or he could have benefited humanity, but also the way they're taken out of here by those that are supposed to love and cherish them. When I saw this story earlier, I said, I'm more than sure, because it has holes all in it, and it reminded me of Carly Russell. You know what I'm saying? Had holes, the story had holes all in it, and it didn't add up. And that's what I was going to do the video on before all this other news broke out this morning, when I was going to show this video. Like, something don't add up. It don't make sense. Why are all of a sudden a white dude going to jump out the car and take your black baby at gunpoint and run off risking his freedom? It makes no damn sense. Makes no sense. And I'm more than sure the detective seen it. And all they asked was the right questions, because a lot of these criminals that do the dumbest things are the dumbest type of people. I think she did something to that child. That's just me. From now, with the facts that are out here and what's presented, because a lot of the people are hush about it. You know, but you could put the pieces together. I think she did something to that child. They said the baby was found bordering Delaware and Maryland. So it was close by where she's locked up at. So either she did something to the child and then drove the child's body out there and dropped it off, or she did something to the child while she was out there. Either way, it was somebody else was involved, because it's a lot going on that I couldn't understand. Who was driving the car? How many people was driving the car? Why would you by yourself with a daughter in the back park on a dark, barren road to get out the car to check her when you could have went to a gas station or a well-lit area if you had to say check on this child or chastise her or get with her? It makes no sense. What else makes no sense is how people can come up with these fictitious stories to try to throw police off that don't even make sense. It's like we are in the age now of no accountability and no damn shame. If I ever committed a crime, right, I'm not going to put other people involved in it and blame other races or blame somebody else or put it on a man. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't exist. Especially when it's the seriousness of looking for a child goes. Amber Alert wasn't even 24 damn hours, and all of a sudden they done found you out to be a damn liar. How you was a woman, and I'm more than sure this is how they caught her. They was talking to her and asking her questions. Her being a dumbass was the questions, the answers didn't add up. Even the basic questions, probably couldn't answer them. Didn't have no scars on her hand, no drag marks, no tore up knees, no tore up skin on the palms, fighting for a child, chasing after the car. It don't even make sense. But this is just the mindset you see out here with a lot of people. Seriously, you ever notice a lot of my police videos they show people with no sense of self-awareness. They can't read rooms. Just all about projecting and not reflecting. It's scary out here with the way human beings think nowadays. Here you got a beautiful baby girl, still in her innocence and cuteness in a cute stage. And for some odd reason, the immaturity in you took that child out of here. Or you know somebody that did. Either way, you'd have to go. Fuck that. I would have no leniency for this. Everybody say children are the future, then prove it. Start taking these motherfuckers out of here that destroys the future of advancement for us as human beings. That's the way I see it. Now, they're going to talk a little bit more about this a little bit later. Hopefully some more come up. I can do another story on this tomorrow, but this is absolutely heartbreaking. Children are innocent, but they being found guilty of just being here and just being themselves, and they're being taken out of here. And that's unacceptable. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.